Okay, so there we have Big Love by Fleetwood Mac, Lyndsay Buckingham's solo version from the Dance Live video on YouTube. Did this one a very long time ago, so hopefully it's still right. Let me play you the first part. Okay, so it's fast. It's not that difficult. It's just fast. And there is a later version I've seen over the years where he actually, instead of going to the open E, he goes back to G. So that's the option, but I'm going to do the one from that particular video with the open 6th string instead. Okay, so we only need our thumb, index, and middle. And finger wise, for the first part, we're just going to leave our second finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string and our 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and we use the 2nd finger to hammer on. Okay, now we start with the thumb on the in fact, let's just do a little exercise. Let's keep those in position, and we're going to play just the bass. Okay, put your fingers on strings 4 and 3 so they're nicely held and you've got a bit of support there. We're in 16th notes, but it can be easier to count it in quarter notes. In this case, we have the 2 bars, so it can be easier to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me explain. That's the 5th string, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3rd on the 6th, 5 string, 7, 8, 1 on the 6th, 5, 6, 7, 8, open 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, can be a lot easier for beginners to count this rather than the E's and the R's, just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and etc. Okay, so we'll just do it that way. Now, so what we do is on the first beat, we want to raise that 2nd finger in the air and we're going to hammer it on, and in the pulse it should sound, so we're going to pinch thumb and index and we're going to go 1 and, okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay, so and just do that twice, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay, so again my middle's playing the 3rd, index is playing the 4th, thumb is on the 5th in this case. Now when I put my 4th finger to the 3rd fret on the 6th, obviously my thumb has to move to the 6th string, and what we have here is a pinch with the thumb and middle, so that's the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you see on the and in between the 2 and the 3 I use the index on the 4th string there. So let me show you all that together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now rhythmically it's the same, but we're just going to put our first finger to the 1st fret on the 6th and we'll hammer on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now lift your first finger off and it's the same as what we did with the G, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. However, if you want to do the latter version, just go back to that G and do the same as you did before. So play a little bit faster so you can see. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. so like I say, it's just very fast. Okay, chorus. Let me just move this down a little. Right, so what we do in the chorus is very similar rhythmically. We're going to go to an F shape, so that's the first finger on the first fret of the sixth, the third finger on the third fret. I don't know if you can hear that bird, by the way. I think it's incredibly cruel to keep birds in cages, but one of my neighbour has a bird that he puts out in the afternoon when the sun's not on, and it goes crackers, as you can hear. I'm sure it's dying to go towards the sky. So anyway, we have the F with the first finger on the sixth, the third finger on the well, sorry, it's not an F, it's, you know, it's an A, but in the position. So first, we'll just say first finger on the sixth, third finger on the third of the fifth, and the fourth finger on the third of the fourth. And then we're going to lift that off for the hammer. Okay? So now your thumb is on the sixth, index is on the five, middle's on the four, and we play hammer with the pinch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let me show you the right hand there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we're going to do exactly the same on an A minor. So fingers 2 and 3. That's strings 5 and 4. Lift, pinch, hammer. Show you the right hand. And then we just drop those two fingers down into an A minor. Show you that part again. So, gone from the F with the lifted third finger. Now here, you know, it's exactly the same as what we did on the E minor. Just switch the strings to the 5, 4, 3 this time, and let me just break it down for you. So we lift, we're going to pinch 5 and 4, hammer 5, 3, 5. And then we're adding in 5 and 2, which is the open 2. And then pinch those, that's thumb and middle, 5 and 2. Put your first finger down on the second string, 5 and 2. Little finger on the third fret of the second string. And now move to the first string with your middle. And then one more 5, so that's. Okay? So, let me just show you the whole part again. Whoops. Okay. Now here we have a pull-off. So we're going to pull off, we're in a D minor position. So you can leave your second finger there if you want, or you can just play it like this. If you want, but if you make a mistake, you'll hear it. So sometimes it's best to just put that on there, so in case you make a mistake and it stays in the right sound. So I've moved my thumb to the fourth string. I'm going to pull the first fret of the first string. So they're on, that one's a pinch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that one there, when you go, some people find this a bit tricky. Okay, so let me just show you that little part there. When we go one pull on the 1, 3 on the 2. Now I'm going to go to the 1 on the 2. I'm going to play the 2, and then as I pull, I play the 4. You see, so. And over the years, a lot of people have found this quite tricky. So, all right. So it's put my second finger there for position. Now move your second finger to the fourth string, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, so it's this exact. Okay, so it's from there, we're going to pull on the 1, second finger goes to the 2 and the 4, thumb is still on the 4. Now I use my fourth finger there, you might find it easier with your third on the 3. Rhythmically the same. Okay, And then we're already where we need to be there. So we'll just leave the second finger in position, move the thumb to the 5, pinch the 5 and 3, 3, 4. Okay, so it's okay. Now the second half is pretty much the same, but a couple of variations. Okay, so I'll do the count in a second. We'll go back to the F and do the same as we did in the first half. E minor, A minor. Now here, we'll do the same notes, but we'll do them in a slightly different rhythm, okay? So we'll go... Nice, okay, so what we'll do there, when we've got the A minor position, we'll do the pinch with the hammer. 5, 3, and now pinch 5 and 2, play 5 by itself this time, 1 in between, sorry missed, and then 3 with, when we add the third fret, we'll play that 5 and 2 together, and then to get the 5 and 1 together, you see, so all together. Okay, it's a slight variation on the first part. Now, the next bit, we go to the F, okay, relative to the capital. 3rd fret on the 4th. Okay, so 3rd finger on the 4th of the 3rd of the 4th, sorry. 1st finger on the 1, and we'll play those together. 4 by itself. Lift off your 1st finger, open 1st string. Now tuck your 4th finger under the 3rd, and have your 1st finger behind it because you pull from the 3rd to the 1st. It's the same movement as before. So as you pull, see, so as you land on the pull off, play the thumb. Now 2nd finger goes back to the 4, pinch the 4 and 2, open 2 there, put the 1 down by itself, 4, lift by itself, 4, and then just drop back to the same ending as before. Let me just show you that bit again. So it's so in your count, it would be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. No, counting too slow. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Wrong bit. 1. Now, sorry, I don't edit these videos, so I've just made a wee mistake there in the count. Let me do that again. So 1 and 2 and yeah, that's what was putting us off, right? Okay, so let's try this again. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah. Sorry about that. Just fast forward that bit if you did stay in tune there. It's got a little bit lost. Okay, so all together, let's see if I can play it. I haven't played this for years, by the way. I'm just about to do it for a student this afternoon. So. And then the F. tab. I haven't done this for years. And there's the end part. How does it go again? I know he uses like a flamenco technique there with this. Actually, I don't think that's the right chord. That's it. Oh, there. Okay, so I'm going to do this, a separate video on the solos and the outro, because I haven't, like I say, I did this 15 years ago, so my student just wants to do this part today, and we'll do the solo and the outro in the next class, so I'll do the video from there. If you're enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe. I am an online guitar teacher. If you would like face-to-face classes, please use the link in the description beloll. Failing that, just have a lovely day and happy practicing.